Faster. Okay, faster. Faster. Okay, faster. Faster. Okay, faster.
Look over there! She's all by herself, right? Because she's acting as if she's talking and laughing with somebody else. What? You mean you used to act, so is this an invisible friend who hangs out with you sometimes? Or do they just exist in your imagination? Oh, you must mean imagined friend. So, this imaginary friend of yours. When does Paimon get to meet? Seriously? So, imaginary friends just disappear when you grow up? Oh, Paimon was looking forward. No way! You guys, because they have this game in Liyue. Have you heard of it? It's a 4-player game, but it seems you guys could play it with just the 2 of you.
Oh, Traveler! Fancy meeting you here.
Tone-deaf bard. What are you doing here?
I'm here because Lisa has been making some exciting new contraptions.
Why does the thought of...
Come now, that's no way to speak about the elegant Miss Lisa. For this particular contraption, Lisa had to import some dangerous materials from Sumeru.
Dangerous?
That's right. Looks like a monocle, but actually it's called an Ernama detector. Sadly, Lisa isn't able to use it herself, so I'm borrowing it for a while. And also, I'm testing it out for her.
Huh?
Perhaps it's because she lacks a certain child. If you want to know for sure, just ask her.
So, you can...
Anyway, it's all yours now, Traveler. Take a look. See if you can see Nora's imagine...
Do you see him? Do you see him?
So it does work for you.
Paimon wants to see? Wait, but this gets... Alright then, you'll just have to be Paimon's eyes on the ground. Let's go... Flora from the flower shop always seems kinda floaty-headed, you know? Paimon bets she has an imaginary...
Gosh, think about his D-Luke.
There it is! Behold, a floaty imaginary friend for floaty-headed Flora! A bloaty floaty!
Wait, imaginary friends can be plants now?
Hi, Traveler. Hi, Bard. Sure, how can I help? Oh, you mean Mr. Floaty? Most people can't see him. Mr. Floaty is my bestest friend. We grew up
No fair. Paimon hates...
Flora, why exactly are you friends with a bloaty floaty?
What's wrong with it? I always wanted to be friends with a plant who could fly.
Friends with a flying plant?
Because then when it's windy, you and your friend can fly off into the sky together. You gotta admit that's pretty...
Isn't that called being blown away?
That's what some people like to call it. I only found out this plant existed from an explorer. I think his name was... Stanley. Stanley's and you can tell he's an expert at... The Amazing Adventures of Stanley are super famous in Mondstadt. He's in the city at the moment. You should go ask him to tell you...
That sounds like a fun idea for next time. But,
Flora's a pretty mysterious kid.
Gosh.
Which child shall we interrogate next?
Paimon's thinking. Oh, how about that little guy on the bridge?
Well...
Timmy's imaginary friend is a ruins guard? Paimon's freaking out right now. That thing is sure to attack us.
What say we postpone our conversation with Tim?
Huh? Paimon has a favorite line? Siri? How about we explore... Children are more open-minded. Is that why they can think up all kinds of imaginary friends?
Fitting, isn't it? That the City of Freedom should be home to children with such boundless powers of imagination.
What about adults' imaginations? Let's ask some adults at the tavern.
The thing about wine is, you have to drink it at the tavern, or you miss out on half the fun.
Seems to me you'd find some way of keeping yourself amused even if you drank alone.
If I didn't know any better.
Just drink responsibly on my premises.
Oh, and if I did have one too many?
Throw you out?
You know, the same way you threw out Father's legacy.
I see no reason to cling to things that have outlived their purpose.
Is that so? Then I trust you were most swift indeed.
Sorry, I have no recollection.
That's odd. Because Master Diluc definitely has a vase at home. A beautiful one.
Seems our suspicions were right. Grown-ups don't appear to have imaginary...
Like I said, a lack of childlike wonder.
So people just stop dreaming when they grow up? Oh,
This raises an... Let's go... How about Ellen? Someone of her age surely must have some imagination left, don't you think?
uh-oh. Somehow Paimon finds the idea of not being able to see Ellen's imaginary friend kinda scary.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Jean? What is Master Jean Ellen's imaginary friend? Yeah, she's so conscientious. It's terrifying.
Oh, hello. What are you guys doing?
Are you always training?
You bet. Today, I heard Stanley talking about his adventures. It was incredible. Oh, I hope I can be...
So that you can fight shoulder to shoulder with Master Jean?
I mean, obviously, I want to become a knight. And if...
Seems Ellen really looks up to Jean.
Huh. Thanks. I was thinking, it's not every day I get to hang out with the honorary knight. Huh. How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Brace yourself!
Shame. Didn't manage to smash them all in time. Well, if at first you don't succeed... How can I smash all these training dummies at once? So that's how to do it. I'm impressed. Oh, thank you. It's
So modest. I, for one...
well, I'm exhausted from training, so clearly...
Ellen, she's our girl. If she...
Thanks. Shoot, I got... but I'm so honorary knight. Could you deliver a message to Jack for me? He's a friend of mine. Recently, we were gonna meet up tonight and discuss adventure plans. Could you let him know? If I'm not mistaken, you should find him at the Temple of the Lion. Stanley's a truly legendary adventurer, renowned in all great. Thank you.
Hey, do you know what?
The Temple of the Lion? We explored this place once before, didn't we? During the Storm Terror incident. Seems like it's now a hot spot for adventurers. That can only mean one thing. Looks like we can't go any further.
Not to worry. Allow me.
We didn't bag all the loot last time!
Those who wander in the dust, the wind shall send soaring sky high.
Wow.
Brace yourself. Think you can get away? By royal decree.
Hey, are those guys?
Let's play.
Oh, goodness gracious. Orders given. Orders received.
Yahoo!
was so sure I was about to die.
To be fair, that could have gone either. So, you must be Jack the Adventurer, I assume.
Yes. Who are you?
Actually, we came looking for...
Ellen has a message for you. She said she won't be able to join you today to plan out your next adventure together.
Oh, I see. I feel bad you had to come all this way to...
Huh? I don't see what all the fuss is about. It was nothing that I...
Whoa! You are Stanley? You are that legendary adventurer?
I must say, it's an honor to meet one as legendary. Well then, how would everyone like to proceed? Head back or head further inside?
Well, I think you're now in the safe hands, in which case, why head back?
Okay, motion passed by unanimous consent.
So, I'm guessing you mostly came here because you want to hear my adventure stories. Am I right?
No, we really were just looking for Jack.
What? Do you know who I am? I am Stanley, renowned adventurer of Mondstadt.
Yeah, I think we...
Attitude says maybe you don't know. I am Stanley, the living legend. Stanley who braved the Mandravari.
Enough already! Ugh. Stop name-dropping yourself every time you open your mouth!
It's true, though. Stanley is the most amazing guy.
Well, Jack will listen, won't you? Now, where was I?
You and your partner reached the Mandravari, a famously terrifying place with not a wisp of wind.
Precisely! There was deathly silence in here. A sea of ashes stretched out before us, as far as the eye could see. The Mandravari. Suddenly, my partner was caught in a whirlpool of reviving beast. Luckily, I managed to grab hold of him just in time.
Wow. So, did he make it?
Sadly, in the end, I alone was able to set foot on home ground once more. The gentle breeze carried away the tears welling up in my eyes.
That poor guy. How could that happen?
Jack, you can't cry so easily if you want to be a great adventurer.
I know. Because an adventurer's proudest achievement is to die in the course of their final adventure. But whatever happens, no adventurer should ever die in a place with the wind doesn't blow. The wind has to bring the spirit back to Mondstadt.
That's right. Find a place with the wind. Have your spirit come back to Mondstadt. That's
Although, most I can aspire to right now is beginner's conditions, like clearing up the slime and clogging up the sewers.
Why do they keep going on about that? Is that why Stanley thinks the Mandravari is the most terrifying place in the world? Because there's no wind there?
Royal decree! Get them!
Traveler, I believe I've made a small discovery. Could I ask you to use the Nernama detector once more?
What? Stanley has an imaginary friend?
It seems his imaginary friend is a seasoned warrior, covered in scars from head to foot, and a look of staunch determination on his face. You're saying his imaginary friend is an idealized version of his own? Interesting idea. but...
Please excuse me. I'll be leaving.
Bye, Stanley. Do you two still have time to spare?
What is it?
A few days ago, Stanley got drunk and told me a secret. The weapons he took on his adventure all those years ago, they were none other than those once wielded by Mondstadt's greatest hero, Vanessa herself. I don't know whether you believe me, but apparently, both the sword and shield are still... Since you guys are the experts at this, can you come with me to try and retrieve these two legendary weapons? You bet! This is Stanley. If I can just get a hold of something impressive enough to show my family what I'm capable of, maybe they'll finally come around to the idea. Right now, I'm just a rookie. My abilities are limited. And so, what do you say? I can't bring myself to tell Stanley about it because my reasons are so... selfish. But
Aw, poor Jack. Venti, you
Oh, one other thing. I have a bottle of rare vintage wine that I had someone fetch for me a couple years ago.
Dadaupa Gorge, was it? Let's hurry, there's no time.
Faster? Okay, faster. Don't want to be sealed back up. Life goes on. Faster? Okay, faster.
Time for takeoff.
churros. Are they holding some kind of ceremony? And what's with that pile of knickknacks? Are they worshipping them?
Seems so. That must be the sword of brilliant valor, surely.
Let's play!
Think you can get away?
Opening box of Adepti
Lo and behold.
Are you sure? Looks kind of basic to Pot. Why would Hilly Churls be bowing down?
Seems somebody tossed an old...
This is in terrible shape. And it's so basic,
Say, Jack, have you ever seen an animal? If you saw one in broad daylight, you wouldn't bat an eyelid. But in the pitch blackness of night, is valor not the same? When everything is going your way, it seems meaningless. Fades into the background. But when you're in dire straits,
You're right. You're right. Then this has to be it. This is the sword of brilliant valor.
Let's scout around.
There's somebody there.
Stanley?
He's acting.
What happened? Why did you stop?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing.
What? Where?
Maybe.
Faster? Okay. Faster? Okay, faster.
Lo and behold, the shield.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. A chunk of scrap wood with the handle attached.
There's also wine stains on it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And yet, my bard's intuition tells me warriors wear their battle scars with pride, and shields are no different. Surely an intact shield is one that has shied away from the battlefield. Is not the broken and splintered shield the one that has... Though the soldier's body be tired and torn, still they fight till the very end, till they have no blood.
You do have a point. Okay, then. Ahem. Excuse me, Mr. Hilly. Well, okay. You take it from here. Hope you've picked up some Hilly Churlian by now. Uh-oh. He did not seem to appreciate that. Uh-oh. He did not seem to appreciate that. Seems cheerful enough. Oh no, we ticked him off.
How rude! Yahoo!
Hey! He dropped...
Guys, thank you so much! I can't believe... Mom, Dad, check out the legendary weapons I...
Hey, wait! The wine! You promised! What are...
Hey, what are you doing here, Bard?
Oh, that's right. An after-dinner stroll, to be precise. We were also helping a friend look...
Paimon's starting to think Stanley might be a fraud. Did Stanley plant the sword and shield here in advance so as to...
Adventurers must be pretty familiar with Dadaupa Gorge.
You better believe it. I can navigate this whole...
Wow! Then I admire your...
It's only to be expected of a great adventurer like me. You guys had better... I'll get back to my,
Guilty conscience.
Well, he shouldn't have gone... Although, someone who can't let go of... I wonder...
What are you talking about?
Anyway, I...
One, two. Faster? Okay, faster.
If I take a back alley, I... Come in, take it... Tell me, Stan. Tell me what should I...
Huh? Why does he keep repeating his own name?
Surely not. Even I've never heard tell of a second Stan.
Oh, Stan, it should have been me. I should have been the one to die in the Melchivari that day. Why won't your spirit come and stop me from using... If only you hadn't had to save a rookie like me, you would have never died in that windless corner of the world. You were a renowned adventurer, destined to become a legend.
I think our friend really did make it to the Merjavari. And I think the tragedy he encountered there was real too. But the real adventurer, the real Stanley, that was his partner, not him. The real Stanley is the one who died to...
Wait, so the only reason our Stanley is called Stanley in the first...
I fear that may be the case.
Stanley, for so many years I've lived in fear. Fear that Mondstadt will forget all about you. Mondstadt must remember. Stanley reached the center of the Merjavari. Stanley will never die. Because, I'm sorry, Stanley. I'm getting too... Are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
Yikes!
Go away. Save it.
But...
Now, don't make me tell.
Honorary Knight, Venti, and Paimon. I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me find the sword and shield.
Oh,
Yeah, really. They even said they're gonna pay for someone to fix up the Sword of Brilliant Valor and Shield of Magnificent Honor.
that's wonderful! So, Jack, is this the part where you bid farewell to Mondstadt and...
No, not yet. I still don't have what it takes. Besides, I'm sure Stanley still has a few stories left to tell. They're what inspired me to become... Stanley, We'll see you tomorrow then. After your hangover wears off. Maybe you can tell...
Stanley's really fond of that kid, don't you think? Jack left.
Oh, I see.
Huh? All of it...
Just now, I couldn't. Just a weary old feckless fraud. But that kid is a brand new shot.
You're not a total fraud. Stanley's adventure story.
Stories? To be honest, my memories of adventuring and of Stanley, they're hazy that's my biggest secret of all. And all these years, I've been living to tell his story. But but the one thing I can never forget is that he died in a windless land, where his spirit can never be recovered.
Exactly. Even in his memory, the real Stanley isn't the lip. Instead, he's become fixed on the image of him as that battle-scarred warrior.
I'm too old. I'm completely... No adventurer should have to go that way.
Hans Archibald.
My true name? How did you know? The wind. I can hear the wind blowing in the Mare Javari. I always believed you existed.
Will you hand me your old friend's spirit?
I can't believe it. Thank you all. I'm sorry, but...
Ah, wonderful! Stanley reconnected with his true self and Jack... This calls for a celebration!
And by libation, you mean you're not...
No, the wine here's too expensive. Jack still owes me some wine, though. He promised me a rare vintage, and I'll head off to fetch the wine.
Huh? Where's that supposed to be? Why has Paimon never heard of it? Hey!
Life goes on. Faster? Okay, faster. Okay, faster. I'm fine. Not scared.
You made it. Finally.
Just tell us where you mean next.
Yep. Well, sort of. Jack when actually it's just a half bottle of regular cider. The first time I saw this view, I hadn't even taken on this form yet. It was about 2,600 years ago, before the world had come under the rule of the Seven. At that time...
Old monster?
That's right. Back then, I was but a wit. I was just a tiny elemental being who lived in the wind.
A tiny elemental being? Without a human form? Venti...
Yep. My current form is not so different from the situation with fake Stanley. In old Mondstadt transpired the story to be told, where a tyrant ruled. I met a boy not that old. The lyre he played, and for a song he sought. But storm walls blocked blue sky. He was sincerely distraught. I do so wish to see the birds in flight, said he, his strong eyes filling with light. But his voice was lost in the howling wind's churn, for the whirlwind takes and gives not in return. The true sky and songs that cageless soar, were they not wishes worth fighting for? So the boy turned, extending his hand. Let us cast down the tyrant and his walls from this land. The young boy raised then the flag of revolt, and I threw myself into freedom's tumult. Victorious were we who fought to be free. Gods fell, winds whipped, nations shook violently. In the smoke, a despot met his doom, and we watched as his great tower fell none too soon. Mondstadt began anew, the story passed down, and since then never has another worn its crown.
So then what? What happened to your friend?
Say, Paimon, do you wish to hear the next part of the story?
Yes, of course! The suspense is killing Paimon! But Venti's telling his story! What makes you...
Getting a little peckish or something.
Paimon's had it up to here with...
You know, you're so smart it almost makes me uncomfortable sometimes. But then, maybe it's right that true friends can tell what the other is thinking. A refreshing drink, a gentle breeze, back to a song that I first heard from him. Fly, fly away. Like a bird in the sky. See the world on my behalf. To the heavens may you fly.